Hello friend and welcome to Wednesday the 22nd of January 2025. So today I thought I would use my Dark Mansions Tarot. It's a deck I haven't used in a very long time and it is such a bright and vibrant and beautiful talkative deck. So let's have a look and see what is the message of the day today. Where do we need to be focusing our energy? Where do we need to be focusing our attention? What is important, relevant and significant for us to be mindful of on this beautiful Wednesday? So taking the first card we have over there is the Five of Swords. So Five of Swords is not a fabulous card. I mean, we've got this guy lying down here stabbed in the back. He's been stabbed twice in his back and he looks like he's getting up to absolutely no good. And that's really what the Five of Swords is all about. It's about getting up to no good, but it's also about understanding that in life, sometimes people take advantage of us, and sometimes we have to push back, and sometimes we have to stand up for ourselves and say no. So Five of Swords, when it comes up in a tarot reading for me, I always look at it and say, right, who are we? Are we this person that's just given up and lying down? Are we this person that's struggling and resisting and sort of being okay, even though circumstances are terrible? Or are we this person who is standing up to these bullies and saying, you're not doing this to me anymore and I'm taking my power back? So it's an interesting one, okay? So today, it's about you looking at your life, looking at your circumstances, asking yourself the question of, who am I? What am I? How am I? And am I okay with it? Because if you're not okay with the way you're living your life, you're the only one who can change it. So this is about taking your power back. This is about standing in your truth. And this is about realizing that you are the master of your own destiny, that you don't have to put up with the bullies in your life. You don't have to put up with people who are treating you badly or people who don't appreciate you for who you are and people who are constantly putting you down. So the Five of Swords is saying to you that sometimes in life you have to actually acknowledge, and everything starts with acknowledgement. It doesn't matter what your situation is, everything starts with acknowledgement, because only once you have acknowledged the situation for yourself, only then can you actually start making changes. If you don't honestly and truthfully acknowledge where you're at, what you're dealing with, what you're going through, what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you're saying, how can you change your behavior? You can't. So everything starts with acknowledgement. So this is the card that says, let's actually, truthfully and honestly, let's acknowledge what isn't working, what isn't perfect, what isn't fabulous in our lives. Let's acknowledge that, and then let's see what, oops, did you see that? I dropped all of them. How do we fix it? How do we make it better? And we have the Page of Pentacles. I love that. So Page of Pentacles is very young, naive energy. Page of Pentacles is somebody who has a lot of ideas and a lot of strategies, but doesn't really have, let's call it, the courage and the confidence to put it into action. This is somebody who will want to talk about it for a bit. This is somebody who will want to, like, let's discuss it, let's talk about it, let's weigh up the pros and cons, let's be practical and methodical, but let's be cautious. So that's Page of Pentacles. Can you see how he's looking at this coin that he's holding? And he's got this kind of loving look on his face. He's quite excited and quite enthusiastic, but he's not being like, ooh, excited. He's been like, oh, nice, nice, nice. So cautious, slow, gentle, but still have that level of enthusiasm. And Page of Pentacles is saying to us today, when we acknowledge, when we admit to ourselves the challenges that we are facing, the people, the situations, the circumstances in our lives that are not serving us well, when we acknowledge that, we need to look at it, and we need to look at it with that kind of gleeful expression of saying, okay, I see you. I have the power over you. I'm in control of you. I am the one that decides. And then you can slowly come up with your strategy and come up with your plan as to how you want to adjust and change and modify your situation and your circumstance. Page of Pentacles is saying, don't accept anything. Don't just go with the flow. This is saying to make the changes and the adjustments that you want for the reasons that you want, in the way that you want, without being aggressive, without being defiant, and without being a bully yourself. So we fight back the bullies by being kind and gentle. So it's almost like we're fighting with love. is almost like we're fighting with compassion, we're fighting with understanding. But it's about taking back our power and saying, right, I don't accept. I want what I want. I'm going to have what I want, and I'm going to do it in my way. It might take me a little bit longer, but I'm going to get there. I'm not giving up. I'm going to persist, and I'm going to achieve. So friends, it's an interesting message today because it's really number one, the first thing, it's about acknowledgement. Okay, first thing, it's about acknowledgement of reality. What is it? And I know a lot of us, we tend to live in this kind of mindset or frame of, pretending that everything's okay. No, 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 my job is fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. Or my health is, no, it'll be better. I'm fine. It'll get better. Actually, let's be honest, let's be truthful with ourselves. First and foremost, acknowledge how miserable you are, how unhappy you are, how uncomfortable you are. And then let's come up with a strategy. Let's come up with a plan on what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and who you're doing it with. Don't feel like you have to suck it all in and internalize all the pain and the agony in your life. It's okay to acknowledge and express, and it's okay to make changes towards improving and bettering your life. So friends, I am wishing you the most amazing Wednesday. Look after yourselves, take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves, but acknowledge that which isn't working for you. And until we connect again tomorrow, take care.